YouTube. What it do? It's the Compass Big Dog on All Service D Money, back again with another video. You see the title, you see the thumbnail, so you know what you're here for. Manual, prestige manuals, the updated version. So this is updated version of the video I did 2 years ago on everything you need to know on how to get manuals for your character. Someone asked me to do, so god damn it, you better watch it. So with that being said, we're going to focus on intensive notes, intensive manuals, and position intensive manuals. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so right out the gate, the only manuals that matter are going to be the intensive position manuals, and intensive notes. All these other manuals do not matter, even though you do need them, but the reason why we're not going to focus on them is because you can purchase all these with blue coins. And on top of that, the game practically gives you a set of these every week. Now, of course, the most obvious way to go about getting manuals, intensive manuals, and position manuals is to just flat out go into the shop and buy them. There are a couple of these packages that will always be here, so if you just so happen to have the money, you know you can always come here and get them. Outside of that, you can always go into the mileage shop and purchase manuals as well if you have the mileage tickets for them. You can get one intensive manual with 12 mileage tickets. You can get a 3-pack of intensive manuals for 20 mileage tickets. And you can also get a random intensive position manual for 20 mileage tickets. Outside of that, you can also go into the growth item section and purchase manuals, notes, and intensive position manuals. You need 20 intensive notes to get one intensive manual, and you need 5 intensive manuals to get one position manual. If you just so happen to be in the crew, you can purchase intensive notes from the token shop, but you can only purchase a max of 5 of these per month. All right, next, another way to go about getting the items will be playing rank. Of course, you already know you can get intensive notes, P points, and mileage tickets just from playing rank. So if nothing else, do your best to always try to hit double S. That way you'll get the 17 intensive notes, 150 P points, and you'll get a mileage ticket as well. Outside of that, you know you got the level reward system that'll give you an intensive manual for every 10 levels that you hit. Also keep in mind that once you hit level 100, that'll be the last free intensive manual that you'll get from this game. Along with that, you now have the battle pass. The battle passes have been broken up into 3 parts that will be lasting 90 days total. So as long as you're completing the battle pass, you'll receive 2 intensive manuals and 6 intensive notes per part. You'll get the first intensive manual at level 25 and you'll get the second at level 50. The 6 intensive notes will come towards the end of the battle pass. All right, next we got the daily login board. The way this works, every 28 days that you log into this game, the game will reward you with 1 intensive manual. So as you can see, I am on day 1. So after 27 days of me logging in, I will get another free intensive manual because I just got one yesterday. All right, next you got the timed events. Outside of rank, you know you got the Winter League and the Summer League that'll reward you with 15 intensive manuals just for hitting a set number of wins. Right now, we also have the Lucky Dice Challenge that has 2 intensive manuals. More than likely, everyone should be able to hit lap 4 and get that intensive manual. In order to get that second manual, you're probably going to have to purchase that Lucky Dice pack in the shop. Of course, you know you also got the intensive item promotion, which typically you already know you're going to have to use P points to get the intensive manuals out of here. And you also has the stat boost event, which also rewards you with an intensive manual. But the downside to this, you're going to have to use intensive manuals to upgrade the character in order to get the intensive manual out of the stat boost event. And lastly, we got the Ox Queen event and zombie mode. More so the Ox Queen event because that's going to be year round. The zombie event only comes around twice a year. Now, primarily the rewards that you're looking for out of these 2 events is going to be the mileage tickets and intensive notes. Now, the best way to farm the Ox Queen event is to get over 18,000 points and then quit the match. The worst way to farm the Ox Queen event is to start up a match and then immediately quit. You're only going to get 1 reward if you do that. Now, the same logic applies for the zombie mode event. For the zombie mode event, if you can get to 3,000 points, you can actually quit after that. That'll still put you at that silver tier box with 3 items in it. But for me, it's actually a lot easier just to go ahead and try to get 5,000. So if you're basically making it to the boss, you can get to 5,000. That'll give you a gold box with 3 items in it. All right. That'll pretty much do it. That covers all the ways to get intensive notes, intensive manuals, and position intensive manuals in this game. Outside of that, the last other tip that I would have for you is just always keep your eyes on the events that are going on, because there are a lot of other events that they have that come out throughout the year that will give you intensive notes and intensive manuals, even mileage tickets. So you can use all those ways to get intensive manuals for your characters and be able to level them up in a timely manner. But that is all I got for you. It's your boy D Money. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you boys in the next one. Peace.